vibrant, living, breathing music. They get it. And they know when they're playing and it's musical and it's clicked.
If you put 100% of your emotion and passion and excitement about the music into playing each and every note and every phrase, and the music is lifted off the page and it becomes a living, breathing thing.
We're at Carnegie Hall, and I'm just really excited to be here. We'll be performing here tonight at 8 o'clock. It's going to be awesome.
Came home and said, "Mommy, I want to play the harp." And the next day I called this lady and said, "Who in the world would be calling me about my child playing the harp?"
The American Youth Harp Ensemble.
The American Youth Harp Ensemble, which is unique in the country and perhaps the world, started with a vision. The belief that the harp can be used to transform the lives of young people by giving access to high-quality artistic programming, regardless of their financial means. And a belief that the harp can be used to positively impact a community through innovative outreach programming. In 1999, a group of community supporters rallied around this vision for the American Youth Harp Ensemble, and we became a nonprofit. We started with just 25 students, and now we've grown to serve over 300 students annually in Central Virginia and across the United States in our school year and summer programming. The American Youth Harp Ensemble is a very diverse organization made up of students from all over Central Virginia, serving students from the inner city to rural areas with a wide range of socioeconomic backgrounds. And our mission is that regardless of financial means, that students that are interested in learning how to play the harp can have that opportunity. By not limiting it to the students that can just afford it, you get this mixture that I think is beneficial to all the students that participate. And what makes this organization so remarkable is the fact that these students come together, they work as a team, they learn about each other, and they become better people because they're all working for the same goal, which is to make great music. We have created not just one ensemble, but many performance levels of the American Youth Harp Ensemble with various feeder programs, beginning with the Troubadour Ensemble for our youngest harpist, starting at the age of 5. The Lyra Ensemble, a training ensemble for intermediate students. The Concert Ensemble, which performs in nationally recognized venues such as the Kennedy Center, the State Department, the United Nations, and Carnegie Hall. And our top ensemble, the Touring Ensemble, a select group of 12 young musicians that regularly tour nationally and internationally, appear with orchestras, and have numerous recordings, radio, and television features to their credit. These ensembles form the core of our programming and are the basis for our outreach programs. The American Youth Harp Ensemble has performed in venues where professionals aspire to perform. Our students have performed in Carnegie Hall not once but twice, as the opening concert for the Public Radio National Conference, for several American Harp Society national conferences, as the subject of 2 PBS specials, and they have received an invitation to perform at the White House. In addition to tours in the United States, they've toured Europe 7 times with performances in some of the most celebrated European music festivals and concert halls in France, Scotland, the Netherlands, Italy, England, and Austria. About 90% of our graduates continue their harp studies at the college level. It's inspiring to see students use their talents as harpists as a way of breaking the cycle of poverty into which they were born, by excelling at the harp and using it as a means to get to college. With the discipline they've learned in our programs, they have developed the life skills to be successful professionals. It is clear that their experiences in the harp ensemble will have a long-lasting impact on their lives. The strength of our performance programs provide the foundation for our numerous outreach and mentorship programs. These programs are an opportunity for young people to realize they can use their talents to impact their community and to make a difference. The Harp Therapy Outreach Program is a mentorship program for students with mental, physical, and emotional disabilities. We serve a broad range of students, including students with autism, cerebral palsy, and Down syndrome. It's quite remarkable because we ask our American Youth Harp Ensemble students to be mentors so that it's a one-on-one peer interaction. The American Youth Harp Ensemble student is guiding their peers as they learn to play the harp, and it is very profound. Often, kids with disabilities are isolated from their peers, particularly in the teenage years. So when they come to the Harp Therapy Outreach Program and they have a peer that is their friend and is their age, that kind of interaction is so important. A lot of times, the students that are mentors have not had an opportunity to spend time with someone who has a disability. I truly believe that the opportunities they have to work with their peers and to learn who they are as people with their own unique talents and abilities is a tremendous life lesson. We also have outreach programs in the inner city, including a long-standing partnership with the Boys and Girls Club and with other inner-city after-school programs. In addition, we have a program partnering with a rural school system. The students in these programs are diverse. They come from underserved socioeconomic backgrounds in which there's no access to the harp, and often limited access to any type of formal music education. We provide individual and group harp lessons to nurture their talents. As a mentorship program, this gives all the students an opportunity to interact with peers from vastly different backgrounds, which gives them a connection and bridges a gap. In addition, we have several community partnerships with healthcare facilities through our Harping in the Hospitals and Young at Harp outreach programs. Through the American Youth Harp Ensemble Ambassadors Program, our young harpists perform over 100 concerts and events in the community each year. I think it's important for our young musicians to realize that not only do they take instruction and become great harpists, but they have a responsibility to use their talents to give back. American Youth Harp Ensemble performances really defy the limits of what people think a harp and young musicians can do. We love changing the perception of our instrument. One from, "It's a harp concert, this is going to be nice," to, "Wow, I didn't know a harp could do that. I had no idea the harp was such an incredible instrument." We continually strive to create programming that is both innovative and imaginative. Although classical music is the core of our repertoire, we also play jazz, Latin, world, popular, and folk music, regularly commission new works and arrangements, work with renowned guest artists, and embrace opportunities for collaborations with other artists and ensembles. Not only is the programming diverse, the performers represent all walks of life and backgrounds. From the inner city to rural America, they are all united in their passion, enthusiasm, and dedication to musical artistry. It's a really wonderful, wonderful way to spend my time and my energy and my life. I love what I do, and I'm grateful every day for the fact that I can do something so extraordinary as direct the American Youth Harp Ensemble. It's just a thrill.